Yes, it has been an amazing session. It has been scintillating at 3I African Summit that is happening here in Ghana in the city of Accra, which we are with Micheal Wallis-Brown from Ericsson. We are glad to have you, sir, in Ghana live.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Oh, thank you very much. A lot of people that doesn't know him, please, can you tell us briefly about yourself and how is the summit going, sir?
I'm Micheal Wallis-Brown. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm the global head of Ericsson Mobile Financial Services. And we have about 450 million people that use our mobile financial services platform in 24 countries around the world and do about 500 billion in revenue through our platform. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. So how is the 3I Africa Summit going?
Oh, it's been very interesting. I think the policy discussions with some of the central bank governors has been really interesting. It really seems that Africa is thinking about their future and how they will move forward from an innovation and an impact and an investment perspective.
Thank you very much. So let's go straight to Ericsson. What's the secret? Ericsson Momo has been really going great. What's the secret behind it? Can you just tell us the secret behind it and what makes you guys stand out special?
I think it's actually what it boils down to is a really great partnership with MTN. So Ericsson provides the really stable infrastructure and the software platform together with MTN, who has got a fantastic brand and has delivered incredible services across 16 markets in Africa. So it really is a partnership between a great technology company like Ericsson and a really innovative African company like MTN that has African solutions for the African continent, for African people. So it's a very powerful combination and a very powerful partnership. That's the secret.
Oh, thank you very much. And a lot of people out there that don't know how to make use of Momo. Are there ways Ericsson are playing to educate people? Because we know that education is key to mass adoption of these emerging techs. Are there ways you guys are playing to educate more Africans regarding these innovations?
Well, I think it boils down to having very simple services that people need to use. So we work closely with our partners to make sure that we educate the market and we work very closely with them, but also that they can access the technology through the APIs that we provide to innovate on top of it. As I said, we want Africa solutions for Africa problems and Africa people off a very stable platform. So if we do that and we give them access, it's more about them creating solutions for Africa and for African people than us trying to educate them what to do. They already know what they need. So we can create that off a very stable partnership and a very stable platform.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's go straight. So what challenges have you guys encountered in this the spread of this moment? What kind of challenges have you guys encountered and how do you guys overcome such?
Well, there are many challenges. I mean, at the end of the day, we're only touching around about 10 or 15% of the market. Most of the market is still very simple cash economy environment. So one of the biggest challenges is to educate people and have very simple services that then people can use. And once they've got that basic knowledge and that basic usage, from there we can do lots more innovative things. So for me, it's more about basic education for very simple services and making sure people then embrace it and use it and then learn from there.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. And we want to talk about ways that you guys also imparting people because there's a lot of people that are building projects, a lot of startups that will need support. But before we go straight down there, we would like to get some of insights. Current buzzword is blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. Can you tell us more about this? And do you think it is the right time for organizations to step in and make use of these applications?
Yeah, well, I mean, blockchain is a technology. It's a technology foundation. Essentially it's a distributed ledger or distributed database. What that provides is a very secure environment for people to build, let's call it, technology applications on top of. So it's an enabling technology. You've got things like cryptocurrencies, but cryptocurrencies, there's many different cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is one of them. But what we see is the central banks now stepping up into the fore and creating the central bank digital currency environment, so a stable coin environment. So we believe that the blockchain, together with that kind of regulatory and policy environment, will now create a very fertile environment for blockchain to flourish, okay? And basically then for digital currencies to be managed in a very, very stable, secure environment. But the key thing there is to do it on a platform that's very secure and very stable, which is what Ericsson Mobile Financial Services platform provides across 16 markets in Africa. And I think that's key. So people then can access that technology and use it to benefit themselves, their families, and their businesses. And all the small businesses across Africa can then benefit from that too.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So one thing we know that let's say one resistance that we do face in terms of these innovations is regulations from the government. I have been trying to step into this emerging tech in terms of cryptocurrency that have been resisted by regulation. Do you think regulation should come now?
Absolutely. So what you want to make sure is that it all boils down to know your customer, okay? Or let's say digital identity. Like, who owns that digital currency? You want to know who that person is. Are they a good actor or are they a bad actor? And this is really important. So you need some regulation to make sure that you deal with the right people so that people aren't getting scammed, okay? And this is really important. You know, there's a lot of hype around digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, this kind of thing, get rich quick schemes. But that's not the reality. The reality is we need to have a stable regulatory environment. We need to know who the customer is, and we need to be able to know the customer is a good actor, not a bad actor. And this is the crucial thing. So regulation is good if it's done in a very good way.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I was really said it because I was finding it difficult to ask that question, but you gave me the answer that is really needed. So lastly, what is the vision, Micheal, of Ericsson Momo, let's say, in few years to come?
So I would say it's MTN Momo. MTN is our big partner, but Ericsson Mobile Financial Services platform is the platform that MTN Momo uses. Okay. So that's really important. So our vision is to work with partners like MTN and MTN Momo. It's really important that we create an ecosystem, okay, an ecosystem of really great partners that can create an inclusive economy, and we can impact millions and billions of people's lives. We really want to impact people's lives at the grassroots and give them financial services that really make a difference to them. They can get a job, they can get a loan, they can transfer money to their family, these kind of simple services. So it's all about having an impact into people's lives and making sure that we make Africa an incredibly innovative place to live and work and do great things.
Oh, thank you very much. You have taken a lot of your time, and just that we have a lot of questions to ask, and because we have a lot of unsolved or answered questions. So thank you very much. You did justice very well to that. So I still remain light from Coin News Extra. We are still here at JI Africa Summit that's happening here in Ghana, in the city of Accra. Thank you very much, and still stay tuned with Coin News Extra. Bye for now.